let's move on to 2021 and happy holidays to everybody. Please stay safe. Again, my name is Mike Harold. I'm the Director of Business Development for Dryco Construction. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining me. It is almost Christmas, so it's Monday, the 21st, and we have 4 days to Christmas. Are you ready?
Yes,
Yes.
I think.
Just yes. Okay, so we are starting this web series to kind of introduce our favorite PMs and our favorite vendors in the industry throughout Northern California. You are my first guest because you have a bigger territory like I do. So you cover Northern California as a whole and not just the Bay Area or just Sacramento. Great. And so you're also in a bunch of associations. So like what kind of stuff do you do?
Yeah. We have Cruise, we have BOMAs, we have IFMAs, Coronet. We're part of Coronet Global as well. I never know that one.
And what's your capacity in those associations? So like, are you a committee member? Are you a board member? For any of those or all of those?
Yes, I've joined several committees in all of them. For BOMA Silicon Valley, I'm on the membership committee. I'm also now co-chair for the associates committee, which starts this January. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity and getting the associates and getting them more involved to, for one, better know each other's services and how we could help each other network during these crazy times.
Like me and like everybody else in the world, we've had an interesting year. So like, what has changed the most for you, if at all, I guess?
Personally, it would be taking over a new market, which was Sacramento during all this. A little challenging at first, not be able to meet people in person, but again, networking and using sort of your connections up in the markets. Same with you, right? With Sacramento or some of our other counterparts that have both markets as well, is to listen and learn to what everybody's doing. I would say that was probably the most challenging, is taking over a new market right when COVID struck. But once you sort of got the swing of things and knew what you needed to do, it's still the same thing. It's trying to help people regardless. You could do that Zoom, you could do that over the phone. I think that was sort of the most challenging, though, was trying to learn a new market, not be able to be face to face.
Yeah. And so you were able to, I feel like IFMA Sacramento did a lot of really cool, like, innovative stuff as far as like the bourbon cookie baking thing. And did you have any favorites of the year, like for the events that we did?
I did like the BOMA Silicon Valley. They did like a trivia night. They did a few of those.
That was fun.
Some where it's more interacting and not, you sort of got the network and reach out and get to meet new people in the breakouts. Sort of the scavenger hunt was pretty cool. I know if Silicon Valley did a little bit like that recently. Yeah, for sort of like their Christmas party. It was fun to do a scavenger hunt. You could get the family and kids involved. Again, always looking for new ways to, get people to attend Zoom. We could all be Zoomed out by now.
Yeah.
But if we could get on it and have some fun and learn, then I'm all for it.
Nice. I know you did a couple of other events like through fairs, because fairs was probably your only one that you did in person throughout the pandemic, right? What was your last event that you actually attended aside from fairs?
In person?
Do you even remember that far back?
I would probably say it was the BOMA Silicon Valley wine bus that we did. I would say back in February of 2020. Maybe like 2 or 3 weeks prior to the pandemic starting.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot of fun. I definitely miss everybody being face to face. And I think that for me personally, I think that is probably what I miss the most is the interaction, the human interaction. But I do think that we've all kind of like shifted and pivoted as much as we could. So tell us about Dryco.
Well, thank you for having me on. Dryco Construction is Bay Area and Central Valleys. We are your go-to for pavement maintenance, right? We do asphalt and concrete, fence and iron, slurry, seal coat, stripe. We try to be your one stop for any type of payment maintenance needs that you or your Yeah, we did a Zoom seminar, like a payment maintenance seminar. We did that. Where usually we want them to come see our facility. We do one here in Fremont, which is our Bay Area headquarters, and then one also in Sacramento. But since we couldn't get people to come to our office, and we understand that, we wanted to try it on Zoom. And it's a little different with the energy. We feed off questions and and laughs and smiles, and you could read people's faces. You could still do that on Zoom, but it was just sort of hard trying to build that same energy. But we did it, and it seemed to be very successful. We had about 72 people attend, where usually it's like 30. So, and then also to the ability to connect, right? We can't lose picking up the phone and calling one another. I know we've done it a few times, but pick up the phone and call. Don't write the email now. I think a phone call or Zoom or anything personal, more genuine, more intimate. I've learned that has helped out, and it's actually probably a great thing to bring back those skills and not be afraid to pick up the phone and say hello.
Yeah, especially with the lack of engagement or interaction with humans, we kind of forget that we're people, I
Yeah.
guess. I feel like it's a lot more, you can get more socially awkward without having that practice or even hearing somebody's voice or, uh, I think that this year's been a little interesting. Do you have any funny stories from this year?
But funny stories would just be, I would say, every week is different for us. Even personally, as a family, as a father, being able to juggle everything that has been happening, and every week is different. It seems like every day is different. The ability to laugh, being on Zoom with kids screaming up in the background, or being yelled at, or laughing, or something funny happening. You just got to roll with it and realize that everybody is human, which you mentioned, and we're all in this together.
Short and sweet, but any job opportunities at Dryco at the moment? Or
Yes, we are hiring two estimators, one for Sacramento and one more here for Fremont. We're always looking for good field workers, superintendents, foremen, that type of stuff. You could go to our website at www.dryco.com and we'll have it posted there. But we're always looking. We are growing during all this. We are very lucky, knock on wood, for all that. And we're always looking for good people to join our team.
next. And if anybody wanted to reach out to you, how would they do that?
Sure. My email is Mike, M-I-K-E dot, or I'm sorry, Mike H at Dryco.com, or you give me a call at 510-248-9477. I will pick up always. And if you guys need anything we can help you with, please don't wait to reach out.
And one last thing, you mentioned your pavement maintenance, which we'll do a little sneak peek of that. But how would could a company reach out to you and get like their own class? Like, what would that
Yeah,
like?
yeah, absolutely. We've the ability now that you guys will see here shortly. We were able to capture it, but we also could do Zoom. I mean, we like to do them in person eventually, but we could do Zoom lunch and learns. We've done a few of those during the year, where you and your team, if you want to learn or have anybody coming up that wants to learn about pavement maintenance and the value and when to use us, what to look for. It's all about educating yourself to make you become dangerous is what we want. You know how to get value out of what the project is. And that's what we want to teach. But we could do lunch and learns, we could do one-on-ones, and we'll also be having another Zoom seminar this February. It'll be 3 Thursdays in a row for 1 hour, starting on the 4th, the 11th, and the 18th. So again, we usually do these in person, but since we can't, we want to still educate people. And we'll be having promotions on that and sending that out. If you'd like to do that, please contact me or work definitely with Vanessa. We get you registered. It's free. All we ask is for 1 hour and your ability to listen to some really bad jokes, but you have fun, and it's always a great time, as you'll see.
A holiday message to our viewers.
No, man, just let's move on to 2021, and happy holidays to everybody. Please stay safe. Have a great time, regardless on what you're doing. Even if you're, just with your household, enjoy it. Right? Be grateful for what you have right in front of you. I know it's a little different, but let's just keep thinking that we're able to have Christmas and celebrate. the new year and everything like that, and just enjoy it. Even if it's with 4 people, it's still with 4 people. So enjoy every second of it. All right.
100%. Thank you so much, Mike. And
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas to everybody else. We're going to be doing a lot more of these web series messages to introduce you to some of our favorite people in the industry. So thank you for
I,
watching.